All right, today we're going to talk about a challenge that pretty much everyone faces, whether it's in our own lives or for a massive company. How do we keep our valuable stuff safe? We're going to be diving into a new piece of tech called TrackVault. It claims to have a totally new way of looking at asset protection. So let's just jump right in. I mean, come on, we've all been there, right? That horrible gut-wrenching feeling of panic when you realize your phone, your keys, your wallet, it's just gone. Now, imagine that on a bigger scale. For a business, maybe it's a piece of gear worth thousands of dollars that's just vanished. It's a feeling we all know, and it's frustrating. It can be seriously expensive. And that really gets to the heart of the problem here. Losing something isn't just a minor hassle. For you and me, it can feel like a real violation of our personal space. For a company, it means lost time, huge replacement costs, and maybe even a major security risk. It's a problem that just doesn't seem to go away. And, it's not just about the money. It's that awful sinking feeling, the stress, the complete disruption to your day. It's exactly that feeling, that mix of financial pain and emotional stress, that's pushing for new ideas in security tech. The whole goal is to swap that anxiety for some real peace of mind. So what if we could move past the old school ways of doing things, just simple locks and alarms? What if, instead, we could use a more proactive, a more intelligent system that's driven by data? This is really the turning point, moving from an old problem to a very modern tech-focused solution. And that's where TrackVault's TVM comes into the picture. Its tagline really says it all. This isn't just about finding something after it's already missing. It's about building this smart, interconnected security system that's designed to protect your most important things from the get-go. Okay, so that's a big promise, but how does it actually plan to do it? What's the secret sauce that makes this different from, say, just a regular GPS tag? Well, the whole thing is built around a pretty simple continuous cycle. It all comes down to this powerful three-part loop. First, it starts with tracking in real time, so you always know where your stuff is. That information then powers the protect phase, using smart tag to do things like send you an alert if something moves. And then, if something does go wrong, the system has a whole framework to help you recover it. Each step feeds into the next, creating this complete circle of security. Now let's really break this definition down. The two words that jump out are smart and real-time. Smart means it's doing more than just showing a dot on a map. It's looking for patterns, flagging things that are out of the ordinary. And real-time is crucial. It's not about looking back at what happened yesterday. It's about actively monitoring what's happening right now, so you can actually do something about it as it unfolds. And this is a really important thing to get. Yeah, track is in the name, but the vision here is for a complete security platform. It's trying to be way more than just a dot on a map. These three ideas are basically the strategic foundation. Protecting is about having things in place to stop theft before it happens. Preventing loss is about using data to get early warnings, like if an asset leaves a specific area. And recovering what matters, well, that's the ultimate safety net for when the first two layers don't work. It's a whole security strategy in one. And if we dig a little deeper, you can see TrackVault is aiming to combine four key jobs. You've got asset protection, which is the proactive part. Then there's documentation, which creates a digital paper trail of your assets. Super important for things like insurance. You get the tracking support with all the live data. And finally, recovery assistance gives you actual help when you need it most. Put them all together, and you've got a defense with multiple layers.
So, what does this all mean for the future of keeping our stuff safe? Well, this isn't being sold as just a small step forward. It's being framed as a potential major shift in how we think about the security of our physical belongings.
Seeing the words patent pending here is actually a pretty big clue. It tells you that the core tech is new and it's theirs, suggesting this isn't just a mashup of stuff that's already out there. It could be a new kind of algorithm, a unique communication method, something genuinely innovative. Now, since this is an emerging technology, TrackVault Toms is currently in what's called an early access phase. For anyone watching, this is pretty interesting because it's a chance to see a new security idea as it's just getting started, and to watch how it actually holds up in the real world, for both personal stuff and for businesses. And that really brings us to the ultimate question that this technology is asking. What if that horrible sinking feeling of loss could be replaced with a feeling of confidence and control, all backed by data? What if loss just became a temporary problem that you could solve, instead of something permanent? It's a really powerful idea, and it could completely change how we think about the things we value most.